The future is now. I'm Ray Polanco Jr., and as Adidas launches their latest technology and footwear to the public, I'll be tackling the most popular question: is the Futurecraft 4D better than Boost? Let's start at the midsoles. Boost is the industry standard in comfort. I love it. Even after 8 hours of wearing, I experience very minimal foot fatigue. The midsole is soft and made out of TPU formed into pellets, then compressed together to serve as a base for shoes such as the Ultra Boost. However, with such softness, Boost does lack a bit of structural support, and a cage is needed at times to prevent the midsole from wobbling. Unfortunately, after a year of normal use, Boost tends to flatten out. The Futurecraft 4D excels where Boost lacks. Using a process called digital light synthesis, Adidas in partnership with Carbon uses light, liquid, oxygen, and heat to create a midsole that's fully customizable to any individual's feet. The material is quite soft and squeezable, yet has enough support where it feels sturdy. I've honestly worn this shoe for a full year in all types of conditions, and it hasn't lost shape at all. It's pretty amazing. Visible stress on this midsole is non-existent. Fresh out of the box, the Futurecraft is not instantly more comfortable than the Ultra Boost. It does take a week of consistent wear to break the shoes in. Although Boost is immediately more comfortable, I noticed the Futurecraft won me over in time with its soft yet sturdy combination. That means a lot because at the moment, we're only experiencing an intro to the new technology. Remember, the goal for Adidas is to have Futurecraft midsole printers available at stores that scan your individual foot and make a sole suitable for your own needs. That's the key to fully unlocking this technology, as no two feet are alike. Is the Futurecraft worth it for the price tag of $300 versus Boost at $180 or VaporMax at $190? I would say right now, the Futurecraft is like buying one of the first HD flat screen TVs in the early 2000s. It's the first of its kind, so it's expensive, and as technology advances and processes aren't as difficult, it'll get cheaper. So the $300 price tag is dependent more on how eager you are to experience new technology. In my opinion, it's kind of like buying the newest Xbox or waiting 2 years for the discounted price. I'd say you get your money's worth just from the Futurecraft's wearability. For me, the shoe made me want to wear it really often in every scenario. The club, beer pong games, business meetings, lunch, hanging out with the homies, light hikes, it didn't matter. It really made me want to pick the shoes up and just wear it all the time. How long does it take to make a pair of Futurecraft shoes? According to Carbon, it takes roughly under an hour total to make a pair of Futurecraft shoes. This is tremendously fast in comparison to the 2016 Adidas project on a 3D Futurecraft, where each pair took 8 hours plus to create and resulted in a loss for the company. The 4D is made better, faster, and at a more effective cost than its predecessor. What material is the midsole of the Futurecraft? Is it a Boost-like material? So the midsole on the Futurecraft is nothing like Boost. It actually starts off as a liquid because it offers the most flexibility and material design. So Adidas and Carbon uses light as a chisel. The light triggers a solidification of the liquid, the oxygen flows through which allows the midsole to grow, and each part of the sole can be engineered for different purposes. So obviously everyone who wears a size 9 weighs differently and is shaped different, so the idea is to gain full control of designing the sole specifically for an individual's feet. According to the VP of product at Carbon, Kirk Phelps, it's a 2-step process. You set the shape with light and oxygen, then set the mechanical properties with chemistry, aka heat. So looking at the sole top down, it's crafted in 3 different ways. How do each of these areas work and how do they respond differently yet still hold in terms of comfort? So here's the cool thing about Adidas and Carbon's digital light synthesis process. It gives them 100% control over the purpose and effectiveness of each area on the sole. So essentially, all that foot data Adidas has been collecting for years, it can be applied to build different densities in the sole where different pressure is applied by your foot and so much more. The heel zone is designed for cushioning, the midfoot is designed for smooth transition from heel to toe, and the forefoot is designed to help forward motion. How is sizing and how comfortable is it after wearing for several hours? I would say sizing is true to your Ultra Boost size, so I wear a size 9 in Ultra Boost and a 9 in Futurecraft. I did notice that after 4 hours I do get minimal foot fatigue, but after you break them in for a week of consistent wear, they're golden, promise. Now, I wouldn't really recommend this shoe for wide foot people. I do have skinny feet, but I have noticed that the base of the shoe is pretty narrow. How easy is it to clean the midsole? Boost is basically a wipe down, but the webbing of the 4D midsole makes me think it's a more involved process. Honestly, I'm pretty shocked my midsoles haven't stained at all in the past year I've worn them. They do get dirty, but not nearly as fast as Boost. A simple wipe down cleans the exterior, but you're right, that webbing does allow for dirt and dust to get caught in between, but it's nothing a simple wash and the washing machine won't fix. Cold water won't hurt these shoes, but I will say wash at your own risk. Now, I haven't stepped in gum, so that's probably a completely different issue. I'm not sure how you would get that off from in between, but I haven't gotten there yet, so we'll just have to see on that. Can you get me a pair? Nope, I am nobody's plug. Sorry, Dan, you're my guy, but I don't even work for Adidas. I can't get anybody anything. Do normal people stand a chance in hell of actually copping? In New York City, it's gonna be really rough. But those boutiques, they'll take care of the release however they take care of it. But Carbon has gone on record to say that they do want to produce 100,000 pairs by the end of 2018. Hopefully a lot of people will be able to get them. Right now, the first release is in New York City, January 18th, and then we'll just have to wait for Adidas to announce more launches. What started off as a wear test, just to see if Adidas can really create something better than Boost, turned into a true love for the Futurecraft 4D. Throughout my entire 2017, anytime I ran into friends, no matter what size they were, I would let them try on my Futurecrafts just to get their natural reaction, that first reaction of somebody trying on something brand new. And for the most part, everyone was either blown away or legit confused. So it's exciting Adidas finally launched this shoe to the public, because that means we're going on a new journey in the sneaker industry, I hope. A new way to create sneakers is always appreciated, especially when they look this good. So this idea of bringing individually crafted shoes to the masses is awesome. It's an experience athletes already get, such as James Harden, but it's for us regular folks. I believe sneakers can change lives, and I'm hopeful this new technology of Futurecraft changes things even more. I answered a bunch of questions to the best of my abilities, but if you feel like I missed a question, feel free to drop a comment down below, shoot me a DM on Instagram at Ray Polanco Jr., or tweet me. Everything is at Ray Polanco Jr. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button if you like this video, and shoot me a message. Let me know if you're copying, if you're in New York City, or you're waiting for the mass scale. Until next time, it's Ray Polanco Jr. Peace.